Hello everyone! Today I wanted to share some thoughts about the process of making art. I've noticed that the more I try to perfect a sketch, the more I risk losing its freshness and spontaneity. There is something about sketches that haven't been erased too much, where the lines feel alive. Of course, there are different types of drawings, some might be heavy or dark in mood. But here I'm just sharing my personal reflections about the process. My name is Victoria, I'm an artist currently living in Vietnam, and I would like to explore this topic with you. So today I'll be sketching with my favorite oil-based pencils from Faber-Castell. And I'm sketching a girl from my own reference photos. So, back to the main point. Sometimes I even prefer sketch at an earlier stage more than the final version. There is a sense of incompleteness in it. The less defined facial features and the unfinished parts add lightness to the drawing, maybe even a touch of mystery. The combination of detailed and unfinished elements creates contrast and guides the viewer's eye. It shows what fascinated and moved the artist. That's why it's important for me to make choices, not to draw everything with the same amount of detail. As the artist, I decide what to focus on and what to keep simple. In Russian there is a phrase among artists "повод для живописи" that means a reason for painting. It's about understanding what inspired you to start, what made you want to draw it, what do you want to explore. So here a few thoughts I try to keep in mind just to help myself avoid overworking things. To avoid using the eraser too much. Maybe even turn it into a challenge and make a drawing without using an eraser at all. Or to try a tool that can be erased, like a pen or ink. To think first and then draw. Sometimes rushing into a sketch without planning can lead to mistakes, but of course it depends. There are times when a quick, loose sketch is the goal. To stop at the right moment. A good drawing doesn't have to be 100% finished. It's okay to leave something as it is, if it already feels good. Also analyzing the works of artists I admire. I used to underestimate how helpful it can be to look at other artists' work more carefully. Now I want to start doing that more intentionally, especially by studying the works of artists from the past. For example, to choose a theme or aspect to focus on, like how they create a sense of lightness in their drawings. And to ask, how do they do it? It can be even more helpful to write down the specific elements that stand out, the things that catch the eye, instead of just looking passively. And, more generally, leaving space for interpretation, letting the viewer imagine what's not fully shown, especially in shadows or background elements. So, what do you think about this? Maybe you have your own way of avoiding too much correcting? Let me know in the comments. Here I decided to check if the lines look straight by placing a piece of paper next to the edge of the sketch. I also used a mirror to see the drawing from a different angle. It helps me notice mistakes more easily. Recently, I went to see a beautiful place, a Buddhist temple. It is located on a hill within the city. I didn't go inside, but I enjoyed walking around the grounds. I was truly impressed by the vividness of the place, the bright stairs, fruit trees, flowers. It all felt like stepping into a different reality, where time flows in its own way.
Một lát nó địa chỉ anh đang ở cho ai tự nhiên biết
Thank you for watching this video. I hope it brings you new ideas or inspiration. See you in the next one.